That's cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So, Cold World Killer,
you feel me?
Know what it is, man.
That time.
Almost time.
Yo, what's good? I hope everyone's vibing today. Listen, I'm straight up tired of these younger artists running wild, disrespecting the legends. Jermaine Lamar Cole, bruh, we need you front and center at this moment. Girl, this response from you, straight up nasty. Hold up, first off, I got issues with some of y'all claiming last week that this was all just a stunt from Camron and J. Cole. You saying it's just an album rollout? Come on now. Last week, after Camron finally stepped up and laid out the full story, the full receipts on exactly what went down and why he had to hit J. Cole with that lawsuit.
That's cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now, and the moon got aligned with the stars, and when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that.
You called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record, you want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I say, you know what, forget the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got all the texts. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you can't keep telling me this, because now when I'm big, I said, listen, I need your word, bro. You done gave me your word 3, 4 times. I need your word. When are you gonna do this interview? Yo, we not pushing it back. I promise you we not pushing back. June. We back at full year, back to June. I said, are you sure? I don't care about if the album comes out, not coming out, beef, birthday. Are you sure? Cam, you got my word. Bet. Now I'm starting to do all these, other shows I got going on, deals I got lined up on the table, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm out polying deals. And like I said, that's why I say you don't count no money till it's in your pocket, which it didn't matter anyway. But when I'm polying these deals, J. Cole doesn't do a lot of interviews. I'm saying I'm gonna have J. Cole interview for you in June. They're like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, nah, I'm dead serious. I'm like, when I'm working out deals for all my other shows, get the fuck out of here. All right, bet. Cool. Now I'm polying deals off of what you told me, which, you shouldn't do that anyway. That's not a tangible business. But if I did 2 favors for you, then you gave me your word 4 times, I'm assuming on the 5th time, you got it.
And that's way past due.
You said rain, sleet, snow, this time you dead serious. June come, and then I say, yo, what's up? He say, yo, bro, I'm gonna have to keep it real with you. I can't do it. I don't know when the album gonna be done. And I say, I can't promise you a date, but I can do the date. I don't wanna keep telling you I'm gonna do it and don't do it, this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna just have to say I might have to pass for now.
Some folks really thought J. Cole would end up sitting down for an interview with Camron on his platform. You won't believe this, but it got to the point where even I started buying into it. Y'all really had me convinced that this was all part of their master plan. Well, turns out y'all were dead wrong. Is this Camron lawsuit against J. Cole? Yeah, it's heating up fast and we're not even halfway through. Now, while J. Cole is out in Washington, D.C., chilling with fans, letting them spit bars, cruising around in his old Civic, the man and his legal team are handling business the right way. They finally fired back at Camron's lawsuit against him. And according to J. Cole and his attorney, Camron was totally down to appear on the track because it boosted his career. That's right, you heard me. J. Cole was basically treating Camron like a fan. Today in court, J. Cole straight up blasted Camron for taking this to court just to throw shade publicly. He said Camron didn't just okay it, he blessed it because it was going to benefit his career. Now, we're also getting more details on this handshake deal they supposedly had. J. Cole claims it wasn't until after Ready 24 dropped that Camron started demanding crazy conditions that were never agreed to, or a fee way above industry standards for a feature. J. Cole and his lawyers also said there was never any promise to Camron for a single or a podcast feature. That said, Camron did ask him to come on his podcast, but here's where the legal fine print kicks in. J. Cole said they talked about the possibility, but no commitment was made, and nothing tied to Ready 24 required him to show up. J. Cole and his attorney stated Camron appeared on the track voluntarily, with no conditions, and never raised complaints before it dropped. And to add insult to injury, they noted Camron is not and never was a co-owner or joint author of the song. Basically, yeah, we might have discussed a favor, but because it was a handshake, I'm not obligated to deliver anything. Kinda scummy, right? Kinda scummy. Now, peep this. Here's the actual court filing. The defendant's prayer for relief. Coord Inc. and Jermaine Lamar Cole respectfully asked the court to rule in their favor and against Camron, denying all relief, dismissing the complaint fully with prejudice, declaring Camron has no ownership in Ready 24, no right to accounting or any equitable relief, denying his attorney fees request, awarding costs and attorney fees to the defendants as allowed by law, and granting any other relief the court sees fit. So, that's everything J. Cole and his lawyers are asking the judge to approve. They want it all tossed, and on top of that, they want Camron to cover the lawyer fees. Looks like we're just gonna have to watch how this one unfolds. From the looks of it, things are getting very messy on J. Cole's side. Yes, this is the music business. Yes, you always gotta watch your back. Yes, you need to stay legally protected. But if you're Camron locked in the studio with J. Cole, you'd never expect him to pull some moves like this.
Cold world killer.
You feel me?
Know what it is, man.
That time.
Almost time.
Especially with his good guy rap, you'd think he'd eventually hook you up and return the favor. Now let's be real, that track Ready 24 did nothing for Camron's career, literally. The man was already crushing it in the podcast game. Straight up, very unfortunate situation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you make of J. Cole and his lawyer asking the judge to basically say there were zero promises for Camron to get a favor in return? Is this cold, nasty moves, or is it just fair game? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for the full story.